Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and please welcome my beautiful co-hosts, Gerald from Tarotstache and Joan from Wisdom Seeker Joan. How are you?
I am well, thank you. Very well.
As am I. It's a sunny day and life is looking good.
And I think that went off without a hitch. Hopefully, everybody loved the intro that Gerald did for all of us. It's lovely. I really enjoyed doing that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello to Selma, Angel Above, and Gina M. Creative Chick Studios. Everybody's here. Thank you all for coming. We are Enlightened Insights. And today, you're going to be able to put hashtag peace. Let me just change the banner here. Hashtag peace to be chosen for a reading, for a chance to be chosen for a reading. And once your name is called, we ask you to kindly put your questions in caps. So while you are putting in your hashtag peace, and if any of my moderators are here, if you would kindly share that from time to time as people pop in, that would be lovely. So Gerald, what do you have coming up?
Later today, I have a back and forth with Jamie and Gerald. It is part 2 of answering Dana's questions, which I'm looking forward to. And then I'm with Marina on Wednesday. I also have a show on Friday night with Diane G. and Linda De Gonzalez. So everybody, if you subscribe to the channel, I do post stuff that you can pay attention. Ring the bell so you'll be notified. So, there you go. That's what I've got coming up.
And beautiful. I am going to be hosting SunPsychic Jean and Scott of Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot today at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, for a show a monthly show we call Anchoring the Light. And that will be really fun. So if you don't get your question answered here, come on over to that later this afternoon.
Well, and you just reminded me something. I am hosting Jean on Friday. And I'm actually doing the hosting. So it's like, I'm very excited. I'm going to have to rest. I'm going to have to stretch before we do the live to make sure that I am a good host. So yes, that's exactly right. That is exactly right.
You are the best, Gerald. You are the best.
So it's perfect.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing straight mediumship on Friday. So we both will have to get our preparedness and our connections all warmed up and ready to go before we come into that. And it is quite challenging to be a host and to have your connection to spirit. It's not impossible. It just takes a little bit of practice in order for us to use that. And I err on the side of hosting because I don't err on the side of connecting. So, if we're like looking off somewhere or not paying attention to something, that's because we're connected. So it's fun.
There was a question in the chat. Because we're simulcasting this, just put hashtag peace in any one of the chats. It will come into StreamYard. We will see it. So you don't have to go to everybody's channel beyond showing your support.
Just once, and it'll count for all 3 channels. Yeah.
Yep. You will be in the mix for the drawing.
Got it.
Good question, though. Thank you for clarifying that.
What about you, Jean? What do you got coming up?
Well, I have a couple of events coming up, but first I wanted to congratulate the new members that just won memberships today. If I can just pop this up really quickly. These are subscribers who were chosen today to win a free membership for 1 month with these on the channel, on the SunPsychic Jean channel. And I just want to congratulate each and every one of you. I'm so excited, and it's well-known names. And if you're here in the chat, congratulations. And thank you for everybody for becoming a member and for all of your support as well. And I also have going on a winter special. And my winter special is on through the month of February. And it is a specialized combination reading for 45 minutes. And the special is $55 for 45 minutes. There's so many of you that have been taking advantage of the winter special offer, and I just want to thank each and every one of you. It's been wonderful, really wonderful response, and there's more to come. Also, as you can see, this is my website. It's sunpsychicjean.com. And you see here, there's this events page. And if you click on this events page, you'll see in February, which is this coming Sunday, on February 8th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, that I have a past life mini readings. It's an event. It's a Zoom event. If you would like to attend, you just click anywhere on the bar. You can see the description here, what time to attend. Just make sure you're there 10 minutes before the start time. Also, when you click on this attend button, you go through the checkout process. It'll email you a receipt, and that receipt will also contain the Zoom link. So be sure you keep that email or watch for that email to come, and you'll use that to join the event. Also in February, I have my psychic study practice group, which I have a beautiful, lovely group of individuals that come every month. And then I also wanted to open it up to anybody else with psychic skills that would like to come in and practice and see what it's like before they, because I offer a package for all of the members, all of the participants in the psychic study practice group. So if you don't want to purchase a package and you want to just try it once, or maybe you can't make it to all 3 of the dates and you want to just come once, you can come in here and do the same thing. Or if you're not sure if you're available and then, you don't have to go to the airport and pick up your uncle, you can make it, you can jump in here and attend and get that link right away. So I'm really excited about that. It's so much fun, and I have a lot of wonderful feedback. So thank you to all of you, and thank you to everybody who is here and is participating today. I see Beyond Your Intuition. Thank you very much for your generosity. She sent a super sticker. How lovely.
Nice.
Very, very nice. Thank you.
Jean, can you tell us real briefly what people get when they become a member of your channel?
Let me just check here. So there are the what is it called? Those icons, that little icons you get. You do have any of my events are half price. So, and there's some events that I automatically include all of my members, and I will put the link to the event if it's totally free for my members, which is not free because you're already paid to get to be a member, but it's an additional benefit. And I will put the link into the members only chat, the members only group. And certain events are half price, and other events are free. So
Nice.
I'll notify you in the details.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And of course, live chats, live readings, members only. And I just did members only. I did celebrity mediumship.
Fun.
I did, Gerald. I saw you.
Good for
Give me that.
you.
I know, I did. I'm a little shy when it comes to that because, people give you the side eye sometimes. Like, you think you can talk to Princess Diana, do you? Like they give you that side eye, like, And so I'm a little shy, but I did for my members, and yeah, it was successful. So it was a lovely experience.
Excellent.
Yeah. Well, thank you for asking, Joan. And let's go ahead and get started. I have the tool here. And thank you, everybody. Put hashtag peace in. If you are interested, if you would like a chance to be chosen for a reading. Oh, wow. Beyond my intuition said I had a dream visitation from Princess Diana. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't read Princess Diana, but I was saying like people like that it causes me to feel a little shy about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's all. All right. So let's go ahead and do the drawing.
Yes, everyone.
Wow. Katerina. Katerina, you can go ahead and put your question in caps, please. And look at that little gopher smelling that flower.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable.
Yes, it is.
Oh, how does somebody get something like that?
Well, it's a good question.
Really cute, Katerina. Thank you. Leona, lucky Leona. Very good, Leona. Go ahead and put your question in caps. And Anna Peters, if you're interested in participating, you can put hashtag peace in order, and then you'll be in the draw, in the mix for a chance to be chosen. MC Boo, Mick Boo.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you, everybody.
Katerina is at 12 after. I know Leona is here, waiting for the question. And MCB is here as well. So here's a message from my spirit for February and March.
Wonderful. Thank you, Katerina. Okay, Leona, I have yours too.
I'll jump in if you'd like. Katerina, when I tuned in, I saw you in a boat on a lake or a body of water of some sort. And there were these swirly clouds on the horizon. Swirly, I think in some of the tarot cards, you see those kinds of swirls. And so I get the idea that the water's peaceful. So now is like a peaceful time, but it's not like a storm, but it's cloudy. It's almost like the moon card, that something is obscured. Things look peaceful now, but there's something on the horizon that's coming up. So Spirit, tell me more about this. I'm hearing it's like the morning haze and the sun's going to burn it off. So overall, everything's going to be good, but let's see what these cards say. An Ace of Cups. So this is kind of a period of new beginning, and maybe new beginning as far as relationships or love or something like that is involved. Oh, that's funny. I just meant to pick up this top card, but I picked up two, and the other one was Temperance. It's kind of about balance, one foot in the water, one not. So we're more water. It's all about emotion and everything, and balance. So then I also got the White Swan, who says the power of divine grace is within you. But also there's this beautiful swan who's swimming on the placid water, like I saw you doing. And the thing about the swan is they look so graceful and everything, but they're working really hard underneath. And so maybe there's something you're working on, and on the surface, just like on the boat, everything looked peaceful, but there's some work that you need to do or are doing. And then I got the Archangel Ariel that says connect with nature, and all of this about the birds and the water is, and the sun and the clouds is sort of intimating that too, or suggesting that. So I think that things are going to be fine, but I think if you just kind of, as much as possible, get out in nature and let your mind go and ask Spirit to send you clarifying messages. And it's going to be like the clouds clearing for you. I think nature, whether it's water or just going for a walk or looking out the window or whatever, meditate or just kind of let your mind go free. And I think that's one way that will rejuvenate you and give you the insight that you need to move forward and kind of clarify the circumstances you're in. Sorry, that was kind of long-winded, but that's what I got.
It was perfect because, Katerina, I have the importance of showing up and doing your work. I specifically have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about diligence. When the Eight of Pentacles shows up, it's like you've learned something new, and now it's time to do it so much it feels like it's second nature. Part of this is I don't know if it's work or if it's spirituality. I'm just going to go with spirituality. Some new things that you're doing are working. Keep doing them, because there's going to be some opportunities for you to continue to do this growth and to start these projects. However, there is going to be a moment of where you, or a little bit of time where you are feeling defeated, where things just seem to be harder, and it's just hard to keep showing up. Keep showing up. And when this happens, it's a key thing for you to honor the way you're feeling, but be willing to shift your paradigm to keep doing the work, maybe in a slightly different way. Because the last card I got for you is the Hanged Man, which is a paradigm shift. So this is, but a lot of these things are, you've been doing this for a while. February and March may be a bit of keep showing up, get out in nature, as Joan said, to rejuvenate. So that's what I have. I hope that resonates.
Beautiful, Gerald and Joan. Thank you very much. So, Katerina, what I was getting for you, I saw you with very sparkly shoes on. I saw you very fairy kind of an energy, and I see you having like this whimsical it's part of yourself that just wants to come out and play. And you keep saying, not now, later, not now, later. Like, and they want you in, to keep moving forward and keep doing what you're doing, and create that balance with your inner child. With that, it's not necessarily a ballerina. She really looks, sort of like 80s bejeweled crystals kind of. And it's beautiful shoes and just light on your feet, and you have like this little flare, and you wear like these maybe things with these big sleeves, or you have like this essence to you that is always, not always, but is it is part of you. And during this February and March time, they want you to allow this energy to come out and play. And what this does is it regenerates, revitalizes, re-solidifies who you truly are. It brings you into your authenticity, to that here and now. And it does not, and it takes your energy from what's all the noise and all the distraction out here and brings it back to here, to what's important. And they want you to work on bringing this forward and enjoying your own expression, your own development, your own achievements, your own adventures, and try and find that space for the wow to come in, that aha, the signs and synchronicities. It's really going to benefit you, I feel. So hopefully that was meaningful. And Katerina, just let us know. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you thought of the readings. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Katerina. Okay, so next we have, well, yeah, it was Leona next. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Miss Leona says, I would love to hear from my Uncle Nick. He passed in early 90s at 39. Oh my gosh. Nicholas.
Well, I saw a weird image, which is kind of what I do. I saw whom I'm assuming is a representative of Uncle Nick, and he had like one of those aviators helmets on, like they had way back when they first started, with bi bi-wing planes and all these, the old pilot's hat with the little goggles. And except he's not in a plane, he's got wings. So he's flying through the air and he's holding a candle. He's holding a candle, he's bringing the light, and it doesn't make logical sense because you can't have a candle burning when you're flying, I would assume. But he's on the other side, he can do what he wants. Physics doesn't apply there. So for some reason, okay, so he's bringing the light. He's bringing the light to you. Um, I think you might be worried about something, and he's sort of like, "Don't worry about me. I'm fine." And he wants you to understand that he's in the love and the light, and to let go of if there is anything about whether it's his passing or you're worried about something else, to kind of let that go and just embrace the good that's surrounding you. I got the Justice card, I don't know if there is sadness around the way that he passed, or sadness about somebody else right now. But he's saying it all worked out in the long term in ways that you won't understand till you're on the other side. But he's not upset about whatever it was that were the circumstances of his passing, or it also could mean about whatever it is that's on your mind right now. And it might be more about you, because I also got the white turkey, and this is like a big deal because there's only 4 of these white birds in this deck. And it said the power to heal the earth is within you, but it's also kind of like the power to heal something larger than yourself. Maybe it's the whole family situation or whatever, but it's like this card is sort of a more powerful, elevated card saying you can do this. And then I'm afraid he's kind of given you the responsibility. I got the Archangel of Faith, who says lead with confidence, and here he is. Those were the kinds of wings that he had. So I think he's kind of asking you to step forward with this message of love and light and forgiveness and peace and justice, that type of a thing. And I don't know if it's for your situation, if it was the family issue or whatever, but he's asking you to let go of the worry and the concern and the blame or whatever, and move forward, and it'll be good for everybody.
I really like what you were saying, because that's part of the message that I have. His message for you is to be careful about having impulses and taking impulsive action. Instead, take a breath, find liberation from like quick action, so that you can approach it from a place of love and understanding, because this is an opportunity for you to avoid some hardship that you may be experiencing. I see it's like he was blind, so the candle makes sense too. It was a huge family battle right now with a lawyer too. I really needed his advice. Thanks so much. Don't be impulsive. I'll just be very clear and direct. Don't be impulsive, because that liberates you. Let other people create the hardships that they need to overcome. You don't need to create hardships. You bask in this sense of love and understanding, and then be patient. So that's what I have for you, Leona.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Gerald and Joan. Leona, Uncle Nick wants you to know to try not to. What he's saying is to leave bygones be bygones. Let water flow under the bridge. Move forward. Begin new. Start fresh. Let go of the the attachments that are holding you back or pulling you down. And he wants you to see life each and every day with fresh eyes. He's saying that it's important to keep moving forward. It's important to, he's saying that just because he has transitioned to the other side, it doesn't mean that anything else is has to stop here in this world. He's saying that we each have our own turn, we each have our own time, and we each have our own way. And try not to compare, try not to judge what was and what is. He's saying that it is important that we keep moving forward, that we let the water run under the bridge is very important, and start fresh. And it's this it's almost like an emotional entanglement that is weighing us down, that he's just saying, we have this opportunity to choose. Do I choose to have this weigh me down, or do I choose to deal with it and then set it aside and live my life because it's beautiful, because I'm alive, because I am breathing, because I can see? He wants you to enjoy and envelop and cherish every part of life, and don't let one situation, one or a situation or a time that you're moving through, uh, you know, mm, ruin that for you. But he's very much a beautiful, beautiful spirit. That's what I got. Wow. Yeah. Thank you very much, Miss Leona. Thank you. And oh, you're welcome. So let's go ahead. And I just wanted to remind everybody, I'll put this up one more time, that if you are interested in a chance to be read today, we're using a random generator, which means if you just put a comment and put hashtag peace, all together, all one word, then you'll be eligible to win or to be chosen in the random generator. And before we move on to MCB00, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the random generator and choose a couple more winners. Okay. And then MCB, you'll be next. Once you are chosen, once your name is drawn, please do go ahead and put your question in caps in the chat, in caps if you can. And look at that sweet kitten. Oh my gosh. You guys have such great little icons there. All right, who is next to be chosen? And congratulations. Thank you all for being
He's a winner. Of course he
is. It's rigged. It's rigged.
That's funny. Well, that's good. Good for you, Gerald. I love that. Yeah. We needed to lift it up a little bit. That was fun. Look at this.
We're in it because we have to put it on our own channels, hashtag peace, and that enters us.
Right. And let's see if I can get it. Am I in there? Yes, I'm in there. Let's see if it'll pick me. I wonder if it does it in the beginning. It's supposed to be random. Gadria. Gadria. Kadria, go ahead and put your question in the caps. In the chat, and please use caps. Congratulations. Beyond my intuition. Congratulations. Go ahead and enter your question. And one more. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Who's it going to be? Hypnicity.
Woohoo!
All right. Congratulations, everybody. And go ahead and put your question in, please. And we'll get. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you already have her up. Wonderful. I was just saying MCB00 was next. Can I get some guidance on my connection with JT? Okay.
Well, I'm just going to start with, you're asking about your connection with JT and your friends now. This is a connection that is emotionally supportive. It's something that, I don't know if you believe in past lives or anything like that, but this has been emotionally supportive. It's a lot of fun. It has helped you through some rough times. There's been opportunity for the idea of you're helping each other broaden your understanding, and you're trying to help people. You help each other get out of the rut that you're in. And what's interesting is, okay, so you're friends now. I'm curious, are you wanting more than friendship? So if you can let me know that, I would be curious, because I'm not necessarily thinking the more than friendship is a good idea. I'm getting nudges that it's just like, not sure. Stay friends, enjoy each other's company, support each other. Is sort of the message that I'm hearing. So I'm going to pause there and see what these two wonderful readers have to say.
That sounds great. When I tuned in, the first thing, I didn't see anything. I heard the music, my favorite meditation music, which is kind of ethereal. And so to me, this means this relationship is sort of on a spiritual basis. So it's more than just, I think it's like a big learning opportunity for you in a spiritual sense. And that's all I was getting as far as direct tuning in. Oh, no. And then I got the visuals. It was, like in a cartoon or something where people are dancing and they have the feet, the footsteps on the floor for this is how you do the cha-cha-cha or whatever. And like for teaching a dance. So there's this pattern. And I think this is, right now you're in this pattern of this is how you do friendship and all of that. So it's an opportunity for you to decide, do I still want to follow the pattern that I've been in before, or do I want to change it? And so there I'm going to the cards, and we've got this 10 of Wands here. And this is the opportunity where you are right now. Do I continue to carrying them this way, in the way I've always done it, even though it's kind of hard? Or am I going to change this? Am I going to bundle them under my arm and skip off in an easier way without it being so hard? And that's a question you're going to have to decide for yourself. But once you do, you got the Osprey. The success is now at hand. Allow abundance to flow to you effortlessly. And the same kind of message from Archangel Chamuel, be what you want to attract. So I think when you get to the decision point here, it's either way you go, start envisioning what you really want. This is the chance to decide for yourself what you really want and what you think is going to be best for you. And I'm going to go to this and actually ask that. And then, despite all odds, just use your ability to visualize it. So, is McBoo and this person, should they stay friends? Here, let's put it over here. Should they, at this point or soon hereafter, become something more than friends? I'm getting a no. At any point, would it be in her best interest to be more than friends? Maybe, but not right now, is what I'm getting. How about you, Jean? What do you get?
So did we establish if the gender of JT, is that a girlfriend?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Then we're I'm going to assume it's not the same gender as McBoo. Just because I thought you said that, but I get that there's a little bit of a struggle. He's male. Okay, thank you. And that that there's a little bit of past trauma in their life, and whatever you think that they think about you is you're totally off the record. They are reacting to what they already have in their past and in their energy. And if you could be the most lovely person and you could be out having lunch and you could have a beautiful salad and then you could say Russian dressing and they would be like, it would bum them out instantly because they would remember a time where they had a problem and it had Russian, it's not you. Whatever it is that's going on, that's in their mind, that is between you, it's about them. I feel as though they have like an internal conflict. They need a friend, but I don't know. I feel like this might be somebody who, runs from a situation rather than facing it. If you sometimes even if they want to open up, they just can't, so they just move on. Like if they feel like you might be interested in finding out more about what might be bothering them, they'll just take their ball and go home. I do feel, and it's not you, and it's very it's difficult because we enjoy people's company and we enjoy, connecting with people, but we just don't understand a lot of their background. So I just see that there's a little bit of a struggle and a little bit of a withholding and secretive, not even, it's just a little more withholding. And that's really difficult. And it's okay. I mean, if they're not ready, they don't have to reveal anything. It could just be superficial. So but that's difficult to deal with. And that's what I see between you and this gentleman. I do feel as though he has a kind heart. He just has some little bit of a, and I don't, I wouldn't classify it as PTSD because we don't diagnose here. Right. But it's something similar to that. So, hi, Gadria. Go ahead and put your question in. I see you said hi, but and then if you could also hit the live in your feed to make sure you're up to date, because I think you just came in. Make sure you're live too. She goes, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Was spot on. You're very welcome.
All the best.
Mm-hmm. So next is Beyond My Intuition.
Or wasn't it Garia?
She doesn't have her question in yet.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
That's okay. Beyond My Intuition, any messages for this year? And she also wanted to let us know that she had a dream last night of a cat spirit who is coming back. She was with me, Golden Atlantis, as I remember, High Priestess. Any messages would be great. So any messages this year? And if anything comes up around that, Priestess or Atlantis, that's also welcomed.
Well, I'm getting all kinds of aerial things. And this time it was a bi-wing airplane towing an advertising banner behind it. And it says, "Be who you really are." And then I got an image of like a golden cat statue from Egypt or something. And the inference there, in my head at least, was to know that you are who you truly are as the spirit. You're like this golden goddess or something. And to call upon your inner divinity. And that's something we all have, but I think this does relate to past lives things. But right at this moment, you're feeling kind of all tied up. So you know that you're this infinite being, but you're having this bodily experience, and it's not always easy. Even though in this image, you could kind of lift up the the blindfold and get a clearer view of your situation. Isn't that interesting? Because now from the feathers deck, we got the ostrich feather. And it says, "The choice is clear to you now. Follow your inner wisdom and truth, and the truth you feel in your heart." So we also know the ostrich is the one that puts its head in the sand. So between these two, there might be something that you're not really looking at that needs a closer look. And from the Archangel deck, we have Archangel Uriel, whose message is success through action. So I think this is an encouragement to take a clear look within, trust your inner self, be who you really are, and decide the way to forward and plunge forward. There's a challenge coming up or that you're in, and they want you to face it head on using your spiritual abilities and your knowledge of your inner divinity. That's what I got. I hope it helps.
Beyond my intuition, I was, any messages for this year? This is a year of new beginnings for you, new opportunities to expand your understanding and your perspective. The choice is yours where you want to focus that energy. Do you want to focus that attention on spiritual things, economic things, health things? The choice is yours. Be advised. There's sometimes when we are making changes that are beneficial for us personally, sometimes people struggle with seeing us change. Use caution about talking about what you're doing. Wait a little bit until things come to fruition. Let people ask you. Keep it private, because I just get a bit of a nudge that you don't want to give away all of your power before things have taken root and fully been foundational. So you're sharing light language now and have fear to show before. And so the light language is great. You don't necessarily need to call it that and to draw attention to it. Absolutely listen to it, because it is expanding your perspective. And it's making you shiny, which is fun. But sometimes people see shiny things and things that they don't understand, they worry about. So keep yourself safe.
And practice discernment, because not everybody's open or ready for it, and but good for you. That was beautiful, guys, Joan and Gerald. So let me see if she said anything else. I think she did. So she said, "Okay, I remember my past life in Egypt as Basset." Okay. All right, very good. So, beyond my intuition, what I was picking up for you for this year is that I feel like you're going to work on a project. You're going to work and focus on a project that is sort of like your baby. It's going to be something that you nurture, that you cherish, that you cultivate, that you tweak, that you build and develop, and shine up and make sure and make it ready. And I feel as though this is going to be like an ace in the hole for you, so to speak. And it's going to be there for when you need it to pull it out. And it's almost like when the need arises, you will have this already primed and developed and ready to go. And it could be your light language, it could be your past life memories, it could be something else in your development or in your business, whatever that might be. But it's something that you're going to work on. So, and it's one thing, and it's something that you cherish more than others. And make sure it's some and make sure you it's okay to have different projects running at the same time, but that one that's very special to you, make sure you give that first priority. Make sure you give that most of your attention or the best of your attention. Like you don't want to, whenever you may be a little tired or a little sluggish, you work on something else. But when you're at your peak and when you have this flow, make sure you work on that special project. I do see you having this, and it's not just one thing. You have many things, but there's going to be this one thing that you're going to do that is going to be almost like your signature, but it's going to be a new and beautiful offering that's going to be uniquely yours. So that's what I have. She said, I'm guided to create an angel deck and working on a book about the new golden children. Yep. She says, I have many creative projects coming to me. Good, good. Well, there is one that is paramount, that is unique and special. So thank you very much, Beyond, for your question. And let's go ahead and go to hypnicity. And then after hypnicity is Garija. And hypnicity says, today is the anniversary of the passing of my grandma Lucille in 1973, my mom Betty in 2000, and my cousin Ren in 2017. All three of them passed today? Wow.
Wow. Should we each take one?
Sure.
I'll take Ren. That was the first name that popped out at me.
I got Lucille, if that's okay.
Okay, I'll take the mom.
Lucille is an interesting person because she's got lots of opinions, and she's not afraid to share them. Is this the right person, Nalani? Because there's this. She's been spending a lot of time. She thinks, and when she says something, it's very, very accurate. It's astute. She's very wise beyond her appearance than what people might say, or might have believed. And all right. Stop doubting yourself. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. And you have this ability to balance all of the things that are going on in a way that is beneficial. Keep balancing it and keep taking it to that next level. Look at it as an opportunity to make a powerful and meaningful connection around you. So that's what Lucille says. Let me know if that sounds like her.
And I got cousin Ren. And when I tuned in, my throat chakra was just really vibrating. And so he's saying, use your voice. I don't know if he was someone who liked to sing, but I know that you have a history. Some of your ancestors came from Switzerland or Austria or somewhere like that. And he was showing me he was in the Alps yodeling and how it just vibrated far, far further than one would expect just from an unamplified voice. And he said like that you will have more impact if you speak up and speak your truth, even if it's scary. You'll have a larger impact than you can ever imagine. just because of who you are and where you're placed. Like in my vision, he was placed in the Alps and it was bouncing off all the mountains and all that. He's also saying, okay, so did I say that? Yes, a big impact. And I got the King of Pentacles. And I think this is a reference to your family heritage, that you come from this family line, like the king here, of abundance, and it's not just in material things, although that's what the Pentacles is about, but there's an abundance of love, I'm hearing higher values. It's like he wants you to continue the family tradition, like it's handed down from king to prince to queen and princess and all of that. And from the feathers deck, I got the condor. Hold the highest vision for your life. You have the ability to move past any hurdles. So the condor, it's such a big, powerful bird and flies and soars so high. Like, again, we're up on the Alps or something. I don't think there's condors in the Alps, but with their help, they're giving you the higher vision. They help you see further up off the ground to see how you fit into the bigger plan. And then I got the Archangel of Radiance who said, raise your standards. And I don't think this means in like quit hanging out at the bar or something like that, or quit smoking. I think this is about yourself. Raise your opinion of yourself and what you can do and what you're capable of. And it's that standard. It's like hold yourself to a higher standard in the way you think about your own abilities and your own impact. Not like you should really, I don't know, clean the house more often or something like that. How about you, Jean? What did you get for hypnicity?
So I tuned in to Mama Betty, and Mama Betty is saying that she sees your struggle. She understands you have great ideas, great passion, great desire, and if you could leap from tall buildings, you would do that too. You have the heart and the desire and the motivation to conquer the universe and the heart to heal everyone in it. And she says she understands that you feel the struggle of your own limitations as a human in this incarnation. I do feel as though you have been a great leader in your past life, and I feel as though you have been, in many different universes as well. This energy that comes from you, this strong, sincere desire to know and to do and to conquer and to accomplish and to help just everybody. You have such a beautiful heart and a sincere devotion and prayer for all sentient beings. And your mom is saying, try to be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, treat yourself gently, and allow these prayers to go through your fingers, your heart energetically. And try not to beat yourself up about your own physical or your own human limitations, because your desire and your wish is so much more powerful than your own physical limitation as a human in this world. She's saying you've always been a perfectionist, and she was a perfectionist, and she's saying that she's sorry for expecting so much and not sort of allowing you to fail or to fall or for your hair to be messy when you went to school. She's sorry if she was like so insistent, or would holler at you, don't go to school like that, make sure you brush your hair. She's sorry if she implied that perfectionism was the only way to be successful. It is not. And she just wants you to know to be kind to yourself and to allow yourself to have these feelings and send these feelings out in an emotional or a energetic sense, and feel that is your accomplishment. And that's what I have. She said, my mom is one of my angels. She gave me great guidance. Sounds like her words of wisdom. Good.
That's great.
Yeah, she was quite passionate there. Hypnicity. Wonderful. So, Gadria, do you have got it. I'm trying to say that right. Do you have your sister's name and the due date? She wants to know about the due date of the baby, but I need a little bit more information. And just to make sure, Gadria, that you hit that live button so that you're up to date, that you're live with us. I feel like you're maybe 5 minutes behind or something. So if you could do that, just so that and I was typing back to you, but so I don't, it's, you know, it would be merely a guessing game if we were to pick out a date out of a hat. But if you told us the due date, we could tell you if it's going to be early, if it's not, we could tell you, we could go a little bit more. What's the energy around that due date? And, tell you more. That would be definitely something we could do. But right now, not knowing your sister's name or the, projected due date, it wouldn't be appropriate for that to occur. I hope that makes sense to you. So I'll if you hear that and you want to go ahead and put that in, we'll take you next. Well, yeah, actually, and I just wanted to say happy birthday to. Let me just see who it was. I saw a couple birthdays go through here. Just visiting was saying happy birthday to Cindy and Encinitas. Hi, Cindy and Encinitas, and happy birthday. What? Why are you laughing, Joan? I heard that.
No, I had to mute because I had him sneeze. And I'm laughing at myself.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Cindy and Encinitas.
Yeah. Thank you. And she says hi. So I don't we're getting close. We are at the very, very end of the show. You want to do like a collective or a reading for everybody involved? And
let's do that.
And then this way we can show appreciation for everybody who's here. Mm-hmm. And as we normally would, but we really do appreciate all of you and all of your participation and your support. So let's go ahead and get a message for the chat.
Well, I'm going to just jump in here because the clear message that I got is it is an important thing for us to appreciate and value what we have, the emotional support, the things that are around us, those small things that build up. These are really, really very important because it is important. Those things help to create the belief in you and the belief in those around you. So there's a lot of, it's an emotional time. This is the message that I'm having. It's the emotional time. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to, and especially when they're messy, it's okay. Be nice to yourself and be nice to others who may be struggling. Just meet them, see them, recognize them, and do not try to fix them because they're having these emotions. They're having emotions. Great. They're letting them out. Create a safe space for people to have those emotions, and that includes you. So that's the message I have.
Beautiful. Mine dovetails with that. When I tuned in, I heard, and I think this was in a Monty Python movie, always look on the bright side of light. Doo-doo, do, 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 do.
Yep.
So I'm hearing this song about looking on the bright side of life, and I see a pair of praying hands, and there's barbed wire in the near field, but then the sun is shining. So I think that might be a reference to things that might be going on in our lives, and certainly going on in our world. Is even when things look bad, you can find things to be positive about, because not only is that good for you, but it steals away the power that people and institutions and circumstances that would like to take away your power. And then you can be as graceful as a swan. Yeah, lots going on underneath, but you can move forward with grace. And again, another, I shuffle these cards, but I got connect with nature again. So that's another way to continue to look on the bright side of life, even during difficult times. How about you, Jean?
Mm-hmm.
I got something very similar to both of you, that it's about balance. It's about taking care of ourselves in the good times and not so good times. It's about accepting that there is light and dark in this world, and that we have the ability to tolerate both, and to learn from both, and to take it in stride, so to speak. That there is an awareness and a regeneration and a hope of possibility that comes along with the destruction and the destitute. And it's plays on us because we feel like we should be not feeling well, or that we should be feeling destitute because we watch others having difficult situations occur to them. And it is quite the opposite. They need us to shine our light. They need us to hold the torch. They need us to build the future. Not everybody has the ability to affect what others may be going through, but it is very difficult to watch, to be witness to empathize, to feel what it might be like. And that is all part of it, but they need us to be strong, to continue on, to unite together, to improve in our own lives where we need improvement, so that the dream can continue, so to speak. But love, unity, balance, self-love, acceptance, trying to add peace to the world in our own little way. And that's what we can do. That's what I got for everybody.
Yes.
It's been heavy, you guys. It's been real heavy. But thank you all for being here. Thank you, Gerald and Joan, for coming and joining me here today. It was a lovely gathering. This has been an edition of Enlightened Insights, and we welcome you to come back again. We'll be back again next month, and we look forward to seeing you all there.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for watching Enlightened Insights. Please remember to subscribe to all of our channels. Each of us offer in-depth private readings. Contact information is listed below. Thanks again for watching.